It's Week 10 of the NFL, and our focus is on George Pickens. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from the Steel City. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, what's funny about the NFL, Mike, is you expect to come out and have your A game each and every week. And certainly that's ideal, but can you win when you don't have your best stuff? And I think that's what we saw from this quarterback last week. The best thing he did was just continue to battle, continue to make just enough plays, even though he had some struggles. The biggest thing is, while he continues to improve, what a confidence boost for this entire team, knowing that even if their quarterback doesn't have his best stuff, they can still play winning football.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards. On the handoff, this is Miller. And he's going to be taken down.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Here's Miller. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no suck.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start the drive with Miller. Not much to... One, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Miller. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. He is in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The Cowboys offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. First and 10 now from the 36. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Johnston motioning over. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. The Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Back to throw is Tua. Catch made by Pickens. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
To throw is Tua. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. A run up the middle with Miller, working his way for a short pickup to the 48. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. Go ahead. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, he's able...
A hit, and he has lost the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll run with Miller. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He will have a Steelers 1st down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They put Pickens in motion. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. A pass taken in by Miller. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Tua. This one is complete. It's Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Tua to throw again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try it now with Miller. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now, faking the give. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to...
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Hodges.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll turn and hand this one off. Marked down at the 6. He'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson's kick is good. And the Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, Malik Washington. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
All right. Ready,
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. A gain there of 27 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Miller. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Miller. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. A run out of the gun. It's Miller.
The running back again, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here.
It's 4th down.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Steelers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Paulson Adebo is there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They put Pickens in motion. From the gun, here's Tua. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Second and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This pass right side caught by Lamb.
complete to C.D. Lamb. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run here with Miller.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. We'll try and run here with Miller. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. They get the Alabama man, the former first-round pick, J.C. Latham. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. On the ground, it's Miller. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
Go ahead. Out.
To throw is Tua. Going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the...
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. High.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. That's down the field for Lamb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play. Was between winning and losing, and now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Time on three, kick. Time on 2.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
You're right here.
Here's Miller.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
TX. It's safe. Go ahead.
Tua. A pass taken in by Miller. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They put Pickens in motion. They snap it to Tua. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's a 2nd and 9. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And for a 3rd. And now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Back to throw. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
He'll start the drive with Miller. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Yeah, ready. Out!
Once again, it's Miller. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. This one all but over. Here's third down.
Ready. Shot.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The huddle coming up now for first and 10. Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready. Ready, shot.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance.